Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Baba Chevaughn here. Kindly guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. So today we are going to have a Q&A session so that you can get to know me better, because it's an introduction video I'm doing for you guys. So stay tuned and watch this video till the end. So my director will be asking me some questions and I'll try my level best to answer them uh, so that you get to know me better. So let's go, director.
First question. What's your full name?
Okay, my full name is Amos Obuoge, but as you can see, my channel name is Baba Chevaughn. That's because I have a daughter called Chevaughn, and I'm the father, so I took the name of my daughter to use it in my channel.
Okay. Second question. How many siblings do you have?
I have 6 siblings, uh, 5 boys and 1 girl. You can say so. 1 6, like 5 brothers and 1 sister. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next question is where do you come from?
Where I come from, I come from a very local place back in Kisii, in a village, a very remote place. uh, my home place is called Nyamache, so that's where I come from. I'm from Kisii, Nyanza province. For those guys who know Kenya well, there's a province back in the days used to be called Nyanza, but nowadays I think we don't have provinces anymore, but that's where I come from.
Okay. Tell us more about your educational background.
Okay, I started school back in the early 2000s. That's primary school. And my first primary school was a local school back at home. We are just neighbors to the school. So it was a day school. I used to walk to school. And I studied there for 7 years. And then when I was about to join class 7, I went to Western Province. That's in Webuye. There's a school called Misiku Boarding. That's why I studied for 2 years, class 7 and class 8, and then completed my primary studies. And from there, I wanted actually to go to Alliance Boys, but shit happens. And I never managed to go there, but I went to a very good national school in Western still. It's called Friend School Kamsinga. A very big school, guys. For those who know that school, a very nice one. And I studied there Form 1 to Form 4, completed my Form 4 studies, and excelled very well, and joined the great University of Nairobi. So in the University of Nairobi, I actually studied education, arts, and I majored in linguistics and literature. So from there, I'm out here trying to make it in life. And guys, you can support me in achieving my dreams, because I have more and more coming. I have ambition, and I can only do that with your support, guys. So kindly subscribe and help me grow this channel.
Your worst and your best childhood memories.
My worst childhood memories. Let me start with the bad, then I'll finish with my best childhood memory. So my worst, I think, there's this day that we were hunting birds back in the village. So for those who understand very well how childhood is in villages here in Africa, or to be specifically Kenya, um, it's usually rough. And there's this day that we were hunting for birds. We were chasing birds. So it's crazy, guys. It's crazy. We were chasing birds, and there's this hole that was dug, I think, some years had passed without it being put in use. So it was there were plants all over the place. It was bushy, so I couldn't see that hole. And I thought, in my mind, I thought I had hit a bird, so I was running to go and pick it or collect it. And in the process, I stepped and jumped straight into the bush, and without my knowledge, I ended up, falling into the hole. So it was so dark inside. There were thorns inside and some water. So you can imagine you are in such a place, thorns on your body all over, in water, in a very dark place. I think that was my worst experience. And my brothers who I was with and some cousins, they were very young, so they couldn't get into the hole. They had to run back to home, to tell big people to come and get me out of the hole. So I stayed there like 10 to 20 minutes, but they were the worst minutes in my life. And now to my best experience, childhood experience. I remember this day. Okay, back in the days, in my whole life, I had never stepped in a town. It's very funny, but I was almost 12 years, 12 to 13 years, around there, and I had never stepped in a town. So I had this dream when my mom is a teacher. She used to go every end month to the town, and I had this urge to go there with her, but it took so long for her to take me there. And there's this day that she was ready to take me to Kisii town. That is not even Nairobi. It is to Kisii town, and I accompanied her to town. I'll never forget that day. It's the best experience that I've ever had in my life. I'd never imagined there's well-constructed places in Kenya. I had only lived in the village, and that's what I knew existed. But it gave me a different perspective in life, actually. So that's why it's my best experience from my childhood. Yes, director.
If you could have been an animal, which animal could you be and why?
An animal?
Yeah.
I think if I could be an animal, I could have been a black panther.
Why?
That's because very few people know much about the black panther, like how it survives in the jungle, how it hunts, and there's so much things about a black panther that people don't know. And I guess I could have been the black panther because not very many people know about me, and that's why.
Okay. Are you single?
That's a tricky question. But I can stand and say I'm not single, guys. I'm married. I'm married now for 1 year and some months. And actually, I'm blessed with a very beautiful daughter called Chevaughn. As I told you from the start of the video, I named my channel Baba Chevaughn, like I'm the father to Chevaughn. Chevaughn is the daughter. And yeah, I'm not single.
How has marriage been?
Marriage has been a great experience. Marriage is actually great for those guys who are single and you are getting scared by other people who are married, and you are receiving threats that marriage is hard or marriage is complicated. Marriage is not actually complicated. Marriage is so nice. The only thing I can give to those people who are not married, I can tell you that there's a secret to marriage, and the secret to marriage is communication. So if you have great communication in your marriage, actually things will turn out to be great and you will like it. Marriage is also boring. Why am I saying this? Marriage is boring if you're not doing anything, to spice up your marriage. So if you are creative enough, uh, spice up your marriage by doing what? Go out with your person, you know, take her out, go even for dinner somewhere in one weekend or another, and yeah, just try to make it great because it gets boring with time. But I haven't experienced that so much, so marriage is just fun. That's what I can say.
And what about parenthood?
Parenthood. Parenthood is the greatest thing that I've ever experienced in life. There's no greater feeling than being a parent, knowing that you have somebody who looks up to you, somebody whose life depends on what you're doing to them, like how you're supporting them, how everything about their life is about you. So there's no other greater even just being called dad or mom is the best feeling ever. Let me tell you that.
Any challenges you're facing in your marriage so far?
I don't think so far there are many challenges I can say, but the greatest challenge from my side is finances. I can say that because sometimes you want to do something or you want to buy something for the house, for the family, and you get this issue or challenge from your pocket, it's not enough. So the greatest challenge I can say I'm facing in my marriage is lack of funds, that point that you are being told from schools. So I think that's the biggest challenge I can say, and I haven't seen so many challenges so far.
Okay. Tell us what's your dream destination?
Oh, my dream destination, Dubai.
Why?
Um, because I want to experience, the great, and how can I put it? I lack the word to use, but I want to go to those desert safaris and enjoy in the desert, have dinner, the Dubai water fountain. There's great life in Dubai, in short. So that's what I will need.
Okay. If you are to become president for a day, what could you change?
If I were to become president for a day, I will lower taxes for the common mananchi because um, of late we have been having this issue of the government, keeping on increasing taxes every now and again, and life is becoming unbearable for other people. So the greatest thing I could do is lower taxes and make life easier for other people, for Kenyans or yeah, everybody living within to have good life. Yeah,
That's it.
that is it, guys. So, director, the questions are over.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are wrapping it up because the questions are over. But if you have any question you want me to address, kindly ask it in the comment section, and I'll be able to respond to it in our next episode. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscription button and turn on the notification bell so that you get a notification whenever we are uploading any video. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, adios.